Hey everybody, it's Jasmine and today is day 4 of my Juno & Co palette series. I'm really excited to show you guys how I got this look. This look or tutorial really isn't a tutorial. I will get into that during the next clip, but I just wanted to just say thank you guys so much for all the love, the positivity, just on all of my social medias. I know sometimes it's difficult to be vulnerable, whether that's in person or even online, and I just want to say thank you for all of the good vibes. So let's go ahead and get into the look. So this video is going to be more of like a get ready with me type of style. The Goddess palette here is actually really pretty. There's a lot of warm tones and I kind of wanted to more so focus on like what I'm feeling right now as I'm filming this. When it goes up, I probably won't feel like how I feel right now. So I know I've been pretty open about mental health and everything, and quite honestly, today was the first day in about like 5 days where I actually went out and did something. Now, the only reason why I felt motivated was because I had work. So I had a reason to get out of bed and to do something and to finally shower. I spent 4 days without showering, 3 days without brushing my teeth. Like, I kid you not, like my mental health was just down the drain. Yellow also makes me really happy, and that's the reason why I chose this palette, because I wanted to bring some light and happiness. And although I do feel better, I am going to be honest with myself and say that I'm not 100% better. It's not the fact that I need to take a break off YouTube. It's literally nothing like that at all. It's just the fact that like I have things that I know I need to work on, but I just feel like I'm not there. You know what I mean? Like, there are some past traumas that I need to sort through. There are some things that I need to just let go, but there are some days where I could let it go and I could just be like, yeah, that sucks, and then move on. And then there are some days where I just remember and I just think to myself, oh my God, like, this is such a burden and I just can't let it go for some weird reason. Like, there are things that I can't let go that I experienced in like elementary school. No one else is probably gonna remember but me. And I told my therapist this, and he's just like, well, you know, when you think of things like that, you could pinch yourself or literally like walk into another room or do something. But like, I just feel like I've practiced that and it's still a running thought in my head, you know what I mean? So the reason why I lost my voice is because I was crying a lot. And when I cry, I like hyperventilate a lot, which leads me into like an anxiety attack and like mental breakdown, and like it's a cycle that like it just goes down. So I lost my voice in the process. My voice is trying to come back, and like there's a lot of coughing involved because the mucus is like not clearly coating everything, you know, in my throat. But yeah, that's just how it's been. I have been crying. I've been trying to have like a fresh new start. I've been trying to get into crystals, and I've been trying to manifest more. I've been trying to do more for myself, but sometimes it just feels like I am doing the best I can, yet shit still goes wrong. And it really does suck because I come from a family that doesn't really know how to deal with depression. And yeah, I have a sister, and yeah, like we get along pretty well, like not 100%, but you know, I feel more comfortable talking to my sister than my parents. But she's told me like many times in front of my face that she just doesn't get it. And it's just different when I guess you talk to somebody like over the internet and they're just like, yeah, I get it, rather than a person physically there. And I don't know, like I don't want a random stranger to talk to like about my problems, because I feel like I'm talking to a wall, you know what I mean? And although I love my therapist, and although you know, I look forward to the therapy sessions. Sometimes like I just feel like I'm seeking more. But at the same time, I know that healing comes from within. So it's like, okay, Jasmine, like, what the fuck do you want? Like, what? I guess it irritates me because I want answers and I am just living a huge dilemma. Like, it just feels like my life is just like full of different dilemmas and I can't make decisions for myself. I have bad social anxiety, so reaching out for help really is tough for me. Like, it's always been tough. It's always been like that. And I know I'm better at it. I know that I have grown so much as a person with my social anxiety. Like, even booking for a therapist took so much energy out of me. And I think just right now, if I'm being honest with you, I just feel physically drained from everything. Not including YouTube, like that's not what I meant. Like just everything that like involves like me, my life, things in the past, like it just feels just draining. So today when I was, you know, trying to make today a good day, I mean, it is a good day. I've done something. I haven't, you know, encountered anything bad. I mean, there was like a couple of things, but I'm gonna brush it off and say that I had a good day. I just think today was filled with a lot of things that I really enjoyed. I went to my favorite bookstore, Half Price Books, because I can't afford full price books. I like them half priced. And I went there and my goal was to get a book about crystals because I've been trying to get into it, like I mentioned. I bought some of these bracelets and I bought some rings. I have a howlite bracelet as well as an amethyst and rose quartz bracelet. So I'm really trying to have a lot of peace, have a lot of clarity. I'm trying to have a lot of love. And I think like just those have been really helping. And today I also got myself two bobas from Happy Lemon because my friend Mira Venmo'd me money to go get something to treat myself. So I ended up getting 2 drinks because I felt like while I was there I just deserved 2. Like 1 wasn't enough, I had to get 2. So I got a mango matcha with salted cheese, and then I got a passion fruit mango green tea. And I love passion fruit. Passion fruit's like one of my favorites. So that's what I got, and it's in my skincare fridge. I like moved everything out of my skincare fridge to just keep it in my room. My room is my sanctuary, so even though it's like stuffed in there, like it makes me feel happy that later I'm gonna go get it and I'm gonna drink it and I'm gonna feel happy because I got Happy Lemon. I also went out to my favorite sandwich shop and I got myself a sandwich. I got the Menage a Trois. And that's like my favorite thing ever. And I also got one of my newly favorite chips. I got Voodoo chips, which is like a sea salt vinegar chip in combination with a barbecue chip. And I know that sounds disgusting, but I promise you it is so delicious. So I bought myself that, and I bought myself new bandages because I fell down on my driveway the other day and I got a scrape on my knee, and like none of the bandages like wanted to stay on my knee, so I bought these really fun bandages for my knee. And I kind of want to show you guys. I don't know, there's just something about these that really make me happy, and I don't know, I guess it's like the little things right now that I'm trying to find that spark joy. They're by the brand Welly. And just alone that makes me happy because my dog's name is Melly and I try and rhyme everything with his name, so I call him Smelly Melly. And I have a song that I sing to my dog that I don't know if he likes it or not, but I say that Smelly Melly is a felly with jelly in his belly, and then these are called Welly. So I need to find a way to implement that in my song because it just makes sense. So I got the Welly antibiotic ointment. And then I got the knee bandages. It's for elbows and knees. And this fits my knee so well. But the designs in here I felt like were really cute. And I don't know, I guess it's just like what I needed, I guess. I'm trying to get like all of them to show you all. I think there's only 3 designs. Yeah, there's only 3 designs in here, but the one that I'm wearing on my knee right now is this light blue, because light blue is like one of my favorite colors. I think it just really makes me happy. It kind of reminds me of like the sky when I was a childhood, because now the sky is like so bland and it's not as blue. They have these red ones. I know, basic, but then they also have blue ones, like blue crisscross, and blue is just one of my favorite colors in general. I just prefer light blue, but I don't know, these ones just do something to my heart. So I got these ones. I got some other bandages from this brand because I don't know, it was just something that I felt like I needed. So I feel like my eye look is pretty basic. I've only worked with 2 of the 4 shades in this palette, and I want to do something that I rarely do, and that's a smoked out liner. And I normally do it on my clients, I just don't do it on myself, because I feel like when I do it on myself, it doesn't look as good as if I do it on somebody else. So I'm going to take my favorite eyeliner, the eyeliner that I trust of all time. This is the Real Hair I Am Resilient. And I feel like with a lot of the Real Hair products, sometimes I do feel like it helps. Like, I use this eyeliner a lot, and although I love the formula, I also really love the name. It kind of like makes me emotional because I've gone through so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys like what I normally do. So I'm just gonna go and take a kohl liner and just create a wing. You guys might find that there's a little bit of tugging at the end, but that's okay. Just keep working with it and trust the process. And then I'm just gonna smudge the dark shimmery brown on top of the liner with the small pencil brush. And that's just the fastest way I found to creating a smoked out liner. While I was at the bookstore, I had intentions of buying a crystal book, learning about crystals, but there were only 2. And when I looked at them, I wasn't really appealed to them. Like, I just knew like if I bought it, I wouldn't read it. There are certain books that I feel like I attract to more than others, just of the way it's like laid out, because I know I hate reading. So if I find a book that's interesting and looks interesting on the inside, then I know I'll be more drawn to reading it. And I know I promised about uploading a self-help book recommendation, but I definitely am reading like a lot right now, and I want to make sure that I am recommending something that I feel like is beneficial. And if you're watching this and you're just like, I don't have depression, but I know someone who does, check up on them. I have internet friends who sometimes I don't talk to every day, but just from them checking up on me every so often really does help. Them telling me, I'm happy you responded, or I love you, sometimes will make me cry, not gonna lie. But it's a good cry because it's a reminder that somebody out there cares. And I know that you all do, but I think sometimes like when you're in the moment and you're really feeling some type of way, I think like when you get that notification like, hey, love you, it's like, like there's a specific feeling that you get when that happens. And I feel like if you know, you know. If you don't know, like you just don't. Like it's like, it's the best feeling. I definitely feel better, even though this is not completed. I definitely feel like myself again. I love this feeling. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on some mascara, some lashes, and then I'm gonna finish off my face. And I know that I've been talking for a really long time, but I need my voice to like, you know, get back to normal because like I said, I am losing it. So I'm gonna try and not talk as much during these next few steps. I definitely think that I am gonna do my hair later, like straighten it or something, make myself feel good. I definitely feel really pretty when I do straighten my hair, so I think I could do that. I think in my last video I wore Doha. I can't remember, but I feel like I did, but I'm gonna wear them again. I don't know why. Lashes make me feel so alive, so uplifted. Makeup therapy is amazing. I just have to say that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Cherrybomb palette for my face today, and I'm gonna pretty much use just the bronzer shade as well as the blush shade here. And then for the highlight, I want to try out the Romance highlighter. In the last video I used the #1, I forgot the name of it, but I don't know how this is gonna look on my skin, because as you see, it looks really pink in comparison to my skin, but I felt like if you put it next to somebody who has a neutral undertone, it's gonna look different. I don't know, anything like this just looks really pink and unflattering, but we'll see how it looks. So I'm gonna take my Kaleidos brush, this is C1, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just tap it on. It's really pigmented. I have a little bit of bronzer on my face only because I didn't want to come on camera looking like a ghost, so I only have a teensy bit, but this is definitely going to enhance exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna go in with the same brush and the blush. I don't want a whole bunch of pink because the main focus are the yellow eyes. This is the Kaleidos H2 brush and then the Juno highlighter. I think when I hit the light, it definitely looks blinding, but right when I turn forward, you definitely see the shadows because it's so pink on me. We're just gonna layer something else on top of it. We're gonna go back into the Cherrybomb, and I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade here and just apply that right on top, just a little dust. And I think what'll really make this look come together is using my favorite lipstick. This one's MAC Naturally Transformed. There's nothing like this lipstick on the market, and they discontinued it, but this is my baby, and every single time I wear it, I feel really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with the Real Her I Am Confident lip liner. And then we go in with MAC Naturally Transformed. Alright you guys, this is the completed look. I went ahead, I straightened my hair, and I'm feeling really good right now. I want to be honest with myself, I don't feel 100%, but I definitely feel 50. And I think that's a lot better than like 10. So I thank you guys all for just sitting here listening. It really does mean a lot, even if you understand what I'm going through, even if you don't understand. I just think that having somebody who could just listen without any judgment is really meaningful. And I think this is just a reminder to check up on your friends, check up on yourself, and be honest with yourself on how you're feeling. Again, being vulnerable is sometimes just really hard in general, and I just hope that, you know, by seeing like all aspects of me, like happy Jasmine, sad Jasmine, I just hope that it can inspire you to just be true to yourself and to continue to work on yourself, because I'm not perfect. I never claim to be. Do I wish I was? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do, but I just know for a fact I'm not, and I don't think anybody is. So thank you guys so much for day 4, and I'm really excited to get into the last day, day 5, tomorrow. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye. Peace out, Girl Scouts.